Blessed love and gratitude. Today's video is about how you can let the weeds grow in your mind. The most important place there is, your mind and your mindset. And if you harness the ability to either let the weeds grow or plant what is beneficial for you, like this lemon verbena that it's so delicious, smells great, and it's also been proven in recent studies to help you lose pounds of weight by just adding this simple herb into your diet every month. So we also have this here. This is sacred heart leaf, as you can see the shape of it. Sacred heart. And this tastes like root beer. It's also called root beer plant. Now we also have a chop and drop here. And this isn't a farming video. I'm just showing you that we could have useful herbs, or we could have weeds, or we could plant what could fertilize us in the seed of our mind, because everything is really a seed. And we could take this and throw it on one of these big trees here, like this loquat here, throw it down there, and it will feed it as a closed loop cycle. Or this moringa, one of the healthiest foods on the planet.
And look at, I'm riding my own bike without the training wheels. Number one, I took them off all by myself, and the first time I tried on this one, I did it perfect, because it was my second time.
He's a quick rider. It took me a lot longer to ride my bike, 14 years to be exact. Then I rode my bicycle all the way from Fort Lauderdale to Houston, Texas. So there are so many things to share with you, yet I would like to focus on the weeds that happen in our brain. As a Man Thinketh puts it perfectly. As a Man Thinketh is a book written by James Allen in 1902, highlighting the biblical verse. As a man thinks, and so shall he be. You are what you think you are. And if you let all of these weeds in your mind, like TV shows or movies or the 19,000 deaths that most people on average have seen by the time they are 16, and that was improbable just 100 years ago. Now, with the advent of these wonderful technology devices like TVs and screens and computers, we can let ourselves watch infinite amounts of violence, murders, negativity, and weeds that we don't really want in our brain. Now, what I'm going to do today is take a electric weed whacker and chop all this stuff down, and a machete, and cut it down, because I've been away for about 10 days. And in just 10 days, not taking care of, not speaking to our mind, so many weeds could overgrow and overflow our brains so that we are not able to focus on what we would like to happen in the world. That's why I speak intentions into my brain every single day upon rising in the morning, the death of my old self, of yesterday. And I speak these affirmations for about 18 to 30, 40, 50 minutes. Speaking these affirmations, doing deep breathing, box breathing. So breathing in for 5 seconds, holding for 5 seconds, one, and then breathing out with a one, I love you, two, I love you, three, I love you, four, I love you, five, I love you. So I can get to the next level in life and improve my life, because I've realized so many words of power that there are. In the beginning, there was the word, and in the beginning of your days is the word. So I am sure to change the words that I do not wish to use, and I say cancel, reset, redo. And it took me years to get on this path of light, to not say the words that I do not want and say the words that I wish to say. And I pick up on new ones all the time, like when people say, I am busy, I'm busy. And they use it as an excuse. And they have an intonation. We have an intonation when we say that, I am busy. And it really makes it so that for me, and I think a lot of people, we start to not enjoy the present, the gift that is given to us. And when we say something like, I'm focused on improving my life, how different does that feel? One of the biggest changes that you can do to cut down all these excessive weeds that are not flowering and useful in your life is to say, I get to instead of I got to. That is one of the, if you take one thing home today from this speech, is I get to instead of I got to. When you say I got to do this, or I got to go to work, or I got to raise my child, then it doesn't seem fun. But I get to spend time with this beautiful little being. I get to share my love with him. I get to go for a walk in this beautiful environment. I get to live in the countryside because I chose this. I get to work and help people with OG Fit, a mentorship I have, and be the last coach ever.com, the last trainer ever.com, the or it's lastcoachever.com and lasttrainerever.com and last coach you will ever need.com, because I love this. My name is Dr. KeithJLopez.com, and I invested in all those URLs because I invest in myself, and I love what I do. I love to help people. One of my clients recently lost over 7 pounds in just a bit over a month. She also dropped high blood pressure. She also is over 65 and still able to do this and getting more sleep and has more of a positive mindset. How do I know? Because I have Sunday Success Accelerator check-ins, so that they have this super A grade accountability system, and we are able to progress together and help each other. Because when I help someone else, it helps me. If I didn't help anyone else, I wouldn't have purpose and a mission. And I would have these like depressed, suicidal thoughts like I had just years ago when I was raising this beautiful baby and didn't feel like I had enough of a purpose, as if a purpose isn't enough raising this beautiful child. Yet it's really important to help more people and be able to affect the world and internationally help people, because this client that I just spoke of, she's thousands of miles away. Yeah, I get to help her, and it's like we're talking just like we are now, one on one, in this age of technology. So this message is for you, my YouTube fans and YouTube subscribers. Please let thy people know, let your friends know, share this video. If you share it on Facebook, write it in the comments, and then write it as a post how much it helped you, and then say the link is in the comments, because sometimes when we put the Facebook link in the actual post, we don't get as much momentum, because Facebook doesn't like you to have people leave their platform. Thank you so much for listening for 8 minutes and 26 seconds when we are said to have a 5-second attention span. You are amazing. You are the world's greatest.com, and you are capable of anything great. If you're interested in getting to the next level, and you would like mentorship, accountability, neurological nutrition nuances, and 10-minute miracle movements, and so much more, like the infinite energy creator, then join me on this revolution. And if you're not ready yet, then stay tuned, as we will be posting more and more regularly on YouTube. And we also have the OG Fit podcast, Health in 10 Minutes, because I love to help people. Yet when you invest and you pay more attention, and you invest in yourself and get so much more out of it than a free video. Although hopefully you're getting tons out of this. If you got a lot out of this and you are starting to change your life to a higher level because of this video here, post in the comments or tag me up on Facebook or other platforms like Instagram. I am Dr. Keith J. Lopez, OG Fit, on all platforms. Some of them are a variation of that. Like on Instagram, it's ogfit.com, happiness programs. On Facebook, it's Dr. Keith J. Lopez. And I'm not too sure what it is on Twitter and what it is on all those other ones, but I am on every platform possible and love you. Enjoy your life. Look at this beautiful world that we have. Take inventory of what you have already. Enjoy the wealth you have already. Because as Bob said, what can we ask for when we have the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky? What more can we ask for when we have all of this? So take all your fantasies and let them go. Remember, one of the biggest investments is your health, to be super healthy, because a healthy man has many wishes and a sick man only has one. And we got the solution to all of your ailments, your sicknesses, your diseases at OG Fit. Blessed love and gratitude. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Blessed love.